Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Bob. Today I'm wearing my red poppy scarf in honor of the fact that it's Veterans Day. November 11th is Veterans Day. The very first Veterans Day took place on November 11th, 1919, and originally was called Armistice Day. It was referring to the very famous armistice that was signed at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918 and effectively brought an end to World War I, the war to end all wars. Sadly, it wasn't the war to end all wars, but on that very first Armistice Day, 1919, and every year since, we have remembered the veterans who served. After a few years, the name was changed from Armistice Day to Veterans Day, and it has a special place in our history, and it's important that we remember those who served. Now, it's not to be confused with Memorial Day. Memorial Day is the last Monday of May, and it is to remember those military members who lost their lives in the act of serving their country. And so we remember those who lost their lives while in service. There's a third military holiday, Armed Forces Day. That is recognized on the third Saturday of May, and it is to honor and celebrate all presently serving military members. So anyone who's currently serving in the military is honored on Armed Forces Day. Anyone of the past who in the past had served their country in the U.S. Armed Forces are remembered on Veterans Day. And anyone who lost their lives in the act of serving their country is remembered on Memorial Day. Now we're going to celebrate Veterans Day this Sunday at church, and we're going to be talking about what it means and how much we've gained from the service of those who have been in our armed forces and the freedom we have to gather freely for worship is, to me, at the forefront of it. It means so much to me to have that freedom. I never want to take it for granted. And so we're going to celebrate veterans this Sunday. One of the things that we're going to do, in addition to recognizing anyone who's serving in the military, we'll also be passing out buddy poppies. Now these are the little paper red poppies that are sold and distributed by VFWs. But they're made by veterans in VA rehabilitation centers. And it's a reminder, again, just like the red poppy, dating all the way back to World War I, in the very famous poem that was written by a Canadian soldier, and we'll be remembering that this Sunday as well. But I hope you'll come and pick up a buddy poppy and wear that in honor of the veterans who have done so much for our country and given us so much freedom that we have a responsibility to use wisely, and not only for our sakes, but for the sake of others. I hope that you will use your freedom of religion this Sunday and be a part of worship at St. Luke's and wear your buddy poppy. You can get it as you come into worship. Put it on and wear that as a sign of your support for veterans who have done so much to better our country. I hope you have a good day, and take a moment at some point today to give God thanks for the freedoms we have here and ask God for wisdom in how you can best use the freedoms you have been given. Have a great day.